operation progress. As you know, our teams have been working around the clock with support from leading cybersecurity experts and law enforcement to investigate and safely restore services for the community. While our investigation remains ongoing, we do have evidence that suggests this was the result of a ransomware incident caused by financially motivated actors. Unfortunately, incidents like these are on the rise across the United States and the world, particularly in local governments, and we at Fulton County are no exception. In fact, even this week, we are aware of multiple other local governments across the United States working to recover from similar incidents. Earlier today, we became aware that cyber criminals claiming responsibility for this incident have listed Fulton County as a victim on their dark website and posted screenshots of information claimed to have been accessed. At this time, our investigation into these claims remains ongoing. We're working closely with law enforcement and cybersecurity experts to continue our investigation and verify the validity of these claims. We're also in contact with our leaders in the justice system and other services to keep them apprised of any developments. The safety and privacy of our citizens is of utmost importance, and we're taking this situation very seriously as our team continues to investigate. We are committed to a comprehensive investigation, and doing this right simply takes time. If, and I say if, we determine sensitive personal information was involved in this incident, we will notify those parties in accordance with legal requirements and provide resources to help protect their information. Let me talk about the incident response. Now, I want to now turn to restoration and provide a status update for where we stand in these efforts. While it will take some time before all services are restored, our teams continue to make steady progress bringing certain services back online. We understand the challenges these outages have created for our community that relies on these services, and in particular, the challenges as a result of justice IT systems being down. We are particularly grateful to our justice leaders who have been tirelessly working to implement backup plans and workarounds in order to keep our court system functioning. I'm joined today by one of our justice leaders, Sheriff Patrick Labatt, whose operation was affected by this outage, and he has been instrumental in our response. I want to thank him for being here today. Thank you, Sheriff. Now, there is no doubt that these disruptions have created some delays in services. But as we continue to work and partner with the clerk, Shay Alexander, and all of our justice partners to maintain some level of efficiency in these services and bring these critical systems back online without further delay. Now, I also want to thank Sheriff Labatt for the work he and his employees are doing to continue jail operations while the justice IT systems are down. They quickly, under his leadership, shifted to backup processes to handle aspects of jail operations. He and his people have been able to successfully manage the jail population during this time and keep detainees and employees safe. Now, in addition to Sheriff Labatt, who is here again with me today, our judges and hundreds of court employees who are continuing to work around the clock are also working to keep our justice system moving forward. We're grateful to the public for their patience and understanding as these justice leaders strive to continue serving their community and providing these essential services in the face of adversity. While we will not be satisfied until all of our systems are back up and running, we have made progress bringing additional services online. I'd also like to remind the community that while some services may not be available online at this time, we are also able to assist community members in person over the phone. All public facilities are open and serving constituents, and at least some phone service is available in every department. Approximately 1/3 of our phone lines are now active, and we're in the process of restoring all other phone lines. The remaining systems will continue to come back online on a rolling basis. We have established a website to provide updates to the public as we bring services back online. Now, you can see these services updated at fultoncounty.gov/cyber response. Now, let me speak about restoration, and I'll give a quick recap of where we are with service delivery overall. First of all, what's working? Our email system has not been affected, and internet service is in place, including public Wi-Fi in most facilities. All election offices are open, and election workers continue to work diligently in preparation for next month's primary elections. We are prepared to start early voting on Monday at 36 locations. The Board of Assessors is continuing operations. They're accepting homestead exemption applications manually. Boards of equalization hearings are continuing. Customers who have questions about property tax matters can now contact these offices by phone. At the Superior Court, jury service continues as normal. More information about jury service can be found at their website, fultoncourt.org/jurors. Our electronic warrant system is operational, and most scheduled hearings are continuing. First appearance hearings are also continuing. Our senior centers have been open throughout this incident. Our libraries are continuing to serve the public. We're continuing the important work of our behavioral health services and other community services. Now, some things that are still in progress. We're working hard to bring our property tax system back online, but at this time, we cannot process payments and some other transactions. Water billing is still down, and we're not able to accept electronic payments at this time. We want to reassure customers, though, that they will not incur late fees and there will be no service disconnections during this outage. And as noted previously, there are a number of areas where services are delayed in the justice system. Each court agency has published updates on their website that gives more detail. For many of the systems that were impacted, our justice leaders continue to provide workarounds to keep court cases proceeding and the jail population managed. Now let me conclude. This incident is one that has already affected thousands of residents, and we want to thank them for their patience. I also want to thank our entire workforce for their hard work and resilience. We here at Fulton County have the best employees anywhere in the world, and this is another example of their hard work. We thank you for your continued support as we work to bring all services back online as quickly and safely as possible. Now, I understand that there are and will continue to be questions from the community, and I want to reiterate that maintaining transparency as we traverse this incident is one of our main priorities. But this investigation is still ongoing. This is a serious matter, and it will take time to resolve. We will continue to work with law enforcement and our outside experts to understand exactly what happened and to further strengthen the security of our systems going forward. I want to thank, again, all of the residents of Fulton County for their patience and support, as well as our many partners for their understanding. And again, I want to thank Sheriff Labatt. Thank you, Sheriff, for being here today. Special thank you to you and your people. We understand the difficulty and concern these new developments may create for our community. We share these concerns. We will continue to do everything we can to protect our citizens and protect our great county. And we will share additional updates as we are able to do so. Thank you all for coming this afternoon.
Thank you all again for being here. Again, you can email us questions. We will plan to have an additional update. We've had one each week of this incident, and now we do intend to continue that as we get through this. So thank you again for your time. Happy Valentine's Day, and we appreciate you.